Introducing TXT's Crown.
Butterfly by Luna.
17 mashup.
Twin by Pasta.
BTS mashup. The Senorita mashup by G Idol. Slices Fancy and Feel Special mashup.
왜들 그래 서럽게 마리아 마리아 왜 진실을 외면했었던 걸까 맨 처음에 지금이야 눈 감아 있을 테니 나를 찾아봐 너 나만
Let me introduce you to something 뜨겁게 with your boo Let it be a flame 내게 달려가 run it 나의 모든 걸 쏟아 fall it 너에게
어느새 내 맘에 빨간 장미처럼 우아하게 새롭게 이런 느낌은
Girl I'm your candy 기가 막힌 chemistry 어른스러운 scene
Just tell me what you waiting for Baby I've been waiting for You want this time I'm faded 날 봐 I'm drunk and wasted
왜들 그리
Hi everyone, I'm Zach, and I'll be your host for this year's PL4Y Showcase. This year, we have a killer lineup of songs and dances for everyone that I can guarantee will blow your minds wherever you're watching from. In addition, thanks to the virtual format of this year's showcase, I have the wonderful opportunity to chat with and interview each of the coordinators before their upcoming dance. So stay tuned for those. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say, really. I know y'all want to see some dances, and I want to see some dances too. So let's not waste any time and dive right into the first one. So starting off this year's PL4Y Showcase is a dance by one of my personal favorite K-pop groups, ITZY. The song itself is Wannabe, coordinated by Mary Lay. Mary, good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So before I ask my question, I just want to confirm you are not shy about going first. Is that true?
I am not shy because it's not me.
Yes, we love that confidence. All right. And my question for you now is, so ITZY's on the smaller side of K-pop groups, but it's not quite small enough to be a solo or duet act, which allows for some really cool dance formations. So could you talk a little bit about how you implemented those formations virtually this year?
Yeah, so I think that working with like the size of the group was really nice. ITZY has some really cool formations to begin with. And while it wasn't exactly possible to fully replicate ITZY's formations and everything, we tried our best to create the same feeling of the original formations through like video editing, even though not everyone was able to be there. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm probably just as excited as you are about getting the showcase started. So first up is Wannabe, coordinated by Mary Lay.
웃음을 잃은 것 같아 행복을 잊은 것 같아 어둠이 내려앉은 듯 lay me down 절망은 내 거울 같아 내일은 안 올 것 같아 어둠이 닫힐 때까지 날 구해줘 널 들려줘 귓가에 너의 멜로디로 가득 채워 보여줘 널 알려줘 어둠뿐인 이 세상에 네 눈빛이 날 눈뜨게 해 날 춤추게 해 끝도 없는 fantasy 갖고 싶어 널 yeah 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 yes I wanna be you 너를 느끼고 싶어 I wanna be you 네 안에 살고 싶어 I wanna be you
잔소리 so bad 알아서 할게 내가 뭐가 됐든 내가 알아서 할 테니까 좀 I do what I want now 평범하게 살든 말든 내버려둘래 어차피 내가 살아 내 인생 내 거니까 I'm so bad bad 차라리 기적일래 집오느라 착한 척 상처받는 것보다 100번 나아 I'm just on my way 변섭은 no no 해 말해버릴지도 몰라 누나처럼 Go 누가 뭐라 해도 난 나야 난 그냥 내가 되고 싶어 I wanna be me 굳이 뭔가 될 필요는 없어 난 그냥 너일 때 완벽하니까 I wanna be me I don't wanna be somebody just wanna be me I wanna be me I don't wanna be somebody just wanna be me Everybody teaching me 이래라 저래라 모두 한마디씩 yeah 내 앞가림은 내가 해 I'ma do my thing just do your thing Cause I'm the one and only 사람들은 난 말하기를 좋아해 남의 인생에 뭔 관심이 많아 왜 조심해 하지만 신경 좀 꺼줄래 It's none of your business I do my own business 누가 뭐라 해도 난 나야 난 그냥 내가 되고 싶어 I wanna be me 굳이 뭔가 될 필요는 없어 난 그냥 너일 때 완벽하니까 I wanna be me No matter if you love me or hate me I wanna be me one and only me feeling turn this beat up I wanna be me 누가 뭐라 해도 난 나야 난 그냥 내가 되고 싶어 I wanna be me 굳이 뭔가 될 필요는 없어 난 그냥 너일 때 완벽하니까 I wanna be me I don't wanna be somebody just wanna be me I wanna be me I don't wanna be somebody just wanna be me I wanna be me
Whoa, that was such a great dance to open up the showcase. What do you guys think?
It was so good.
Amazing.
Yeah, someday I want to be up there too, but alas. Anyway, next up we have a double whammy of songs, Blue Flame by Astro and God's Menu by Stray Kids, coordinated by Emily C. and Christina Tsai. Emily, Christina, good to have you here. So my first question for you two is, I know you two are good friends, so what does that friendship do regarding the dynamic of your co-coordination this semester?
It was definitely a lot of fun. And for sure, like both me and Emily are first time coordinators for Showcase. So it was great to just like have a partner and experience the process together. We definitely did run into some challenges while filming our tutorial videos though together, because there were many bloopers where we would have to start and stop again because we would just be like laughing or like making a bunch of mistakes and just fooling around. But it was in the end like a really great time, and I think I also got a lot closer to Emily through this process, so I'm really thankful that we were in this together. And yeah, it was really fun. It was really a great time.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really sweet. So my second question for you two is, I know this year is a virtual showcase. Is it any easy being a coordinator this year, or did coordinating keep you guys up all night at times?
I see what you did there. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, like Christina mentioned, it definitely wasn't like easy, but it wasn't that hard either because we had each other's company. So it was a lot of fun and it was a great experience. The video editing portions was a bit rocky at first. Get what I did there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the editing did keep me up all night sometimes, but we got through it.
Yay. Awesome, girls. Thank you. I'm looking forward to this dance. And without further ado, Blue Flame and God's Menu.
우리 사랑은 crazy. 너와 내 감정의 온도는 달라. 근데 여전히 내 burn me. 아파의 전과 다른 무감정한 touch. 너의 마음을 식어가는데 낯선 찬바람 불어오는데 변함없이 왜 나는 너인지. 이 세상이 차가워질수록 남은 내 심장이 다리도록 뜨겁게 with your blue flame. Let it be flame. 내게 달려가 run it run it. 나의 모든 걸 쏟아 fall it fall it. 너에게 날 던져 like blue flame. 너의 손끝에 내려온 듯 사로잡혀 주 속에 녹여내 그렇게. 너에게 날 던져 like blue flame. 너의 손끝에
First blame it on me, you got the flame in my heart. 우리가 어두워질수록 타오르는 덕덕덕.
안 더버틸 수 있어 너라서 바다 끝까지 떨어져도 좋아. 네 맘에 쌓여갈 everyday 그 위에 새겨질 footprint. 이 세상이 전부 변해갔죠 오직 내게 전해. 너는 다 그렇게 with your blue flame. Let it blue flame. 내게 달려가 running running. 나의 모든 걸 쏟아 falling falling. 너에게 날 던져 like blue flame. 너의 손끝에 내려온 듯 사로잡혀 태양 속에 녹아내 그렇게. 너에게 날 던져 like blue flame. blue flame. 내 손님 어서 오십시오. 이 가게는 참 메뉴가 고르기도 쉽죠. 시켜도 오감을 만족하지 하지. 지나가던 나그네 비둘기까지 까지 까만 빛까지. 쿠키와 소스의 맛 따로처럼 음미하고 내게 말해봐. 테이스 속의 반응을 모두처럼 딱 모두 자극적인 거. I want it till 다 녹여 때까지 온갖 cross boundaries. 경계 따윈 없어 마치 창조받은 그저 계속 만들어가 새롭게. Because we're one of a kind. 누구도 따라할 수 없는 now on game. 시작부터 다 우리 거. 잠깐 떠나간다 해도 결국 다시 찾게 돼. 열기가 식기야 내 무지각부터 싹 다 입맛에 다 때려박아. 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜.
모두 그냥 집어넣어. 눈치 보지 말고 더 망설이지 말고 와. 비벼
네 손님. 이게 우리 time 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜. 이게 우리 time 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜. 어서 오십시오. 이 가게는 참 메뉴가 고르기도 쉽죠. 시켜도 오감을 만족하지 하지. 지나가던 나그네
Oh, that last dance was really good. I think it left me a little breathless. And I wasn't even the one dancing. Wow. So, next up, we have Naughty by Sugi and Irene, coordinated by Anya Lewis. Anya, good to have you here.
Good to be here.
Awesome. So my first question for you is that this dance is very unique in that it incorporates a lot of the upper body. Most notably, I saw like a lot of very specific arm and hand movements. Is there a specific arm or hand movement of the choreo that you enjoyed learning or teaching?
I think the most fun was probably just the chorus. I think like just like looking at it the first time I watched it, it was like so impressive, and like breaking it down, learning it like move by move and seeing it come together was pretty like rewarding. So probably just the chorus.
Awesome. I remember watching like the video for the chorus as well and just my jaw dropped when I saw it. It was so clean.
Same.
So I'm really looking forward to this. And my second question for you is, so you're a dancer in another PL4Y group, and you're also a coordinator for this one, as well as a videographer. So you've had the full PL4Y experience this semester, sort of. So could you talk a little bit about one thing this semester that sparked joy for you?
I think like all the other coordinators can probably agree that this was a pretty hard, weird semester to be teaching a dance. But I think I decided to be a coordinator personally because I just wanted to be there, especially for like the freshmen, the people who are like experiencing college for the first time. But it sucks that like we're all online, like nothing in person. So I just wanted to be able to like facilitate a nice like bonding dance experience for like the newbies, especially. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I hope all the freshmen had a lot of fun this year. So yeah, without further ado, Naughty, coordinated by Anya Lewis, everyone.
아닌 척하지만 흔들린 두 눈 신호를 줄 듯 말 듯 자꾸 너를 놀려 애타는 눈빛 몸짓 지근하지 왠지 이상하게 짜릿한 기분 천천히 가까워져 우리 둘 사이 거리 손에 닿을 듯 하지만 baby 다시 따라 나 몰래 좀 쉽진 않지 집중해봐 눈 감아 셌을 테니 나를 찾아봐 넌 아마 이리저리 헤맬지도 몰라 You're going crazy 깜짝 없던 날이 girl Let's go 감당할 수 있겠니 맘을 줄 듯 말 듯 애태우던 난 수수께끼 같은 말을 내게 던져 쉽진 않을 거야 기분 딱 한 번뿐 또 지게를 사실 너를 한번 시험한 것뿐 뒤엉킨 미로같이 복잡한 머릿속이 날 원한다면 긴장해 baby 나를 흔드는 나의 깊어진 눈빛 지금이야 눈 감아 셌을 테니 나를 찾아봐 넌 아마 이리저리 헤맬지도 몰라 You're going crazy 깜짝 없던 날이
Oh my god, that last dance was so good. Just the arm movements were so clean. I swear, any song that I see by Red Velvet just absolutely amazes me. Any song. Speaking of any song, next up we have the non-audition dances coordinated by Emma Wong and Lawton Blanchard. I've known Emma and Lawton since we were freshmen, and I've seen them dance for 3 years now. So Emma, Lawton, good to have you here. So the first question I have for you two is, you guys have the largest dance group out of all the dance groups in PL4Y this year. So just how did you guys deal with such a large group of people, especially over a virtual setting this year?
Yeah, so before anyone auditioned, we already knew that we were going to split it up. So I was going to be doing Candy, Long was going to be doing What You're Waiting For, and we made that decision because we wanted people to have a choice between what style they were learning. The dances are very different, and that means we were focusing on different things, especially for a beginner dancer. We want different fundamentals important in each case. So when the dancers auditioned, they kind of got a little bit of a look. Well, audition. When the dancers signed up, they got a little bit of a look at how we teach. So we taught any song together. Our teaching styles are a little different, so that gave people a good look into that. And then they would choose which dance they want to do based on interest. So hopefully everyone got to do something good.
In addition to splitting it up so that people could find what made them happy, because we didn't know how many people would be in the dance, and usually even in the regular year, non-audition is like massive. Splitting up into 2 groups meant that it'd be easier to schedule people because different time zones, people are working from home, some people are on campus. It made sense and people seem to like it, so okay.
Gotcha. That's actually a really good idea. All right, so my second question for you two is, so out of any song, you guys decided to pick any song. So why did you guys decide to pick any song over any song?
So we decided to do this because any song is its own dance, right? But it's also a TikTok challenge. And the TikTok challenge is very similar to the original, but the idea is if it's a TikTok challenge, it's easy enough for anyone to learn on their own time, but it's also really fun enough that people would want to do. So I think we wanted to add something that was really cute that people could do together as a whole group, so all 10 dancers together. And it would be fun, so give them a time.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how you guys put these 3 songs together. So next up, non-audition dance. Bacon Candy, So Me What You Waiting For, and Zico Any Song, coordinated by Emma Wong and Lawton Blanchard.
Honey, 아직도 고민해. 그래 넌 조심스럽게 Stress spice 가려보는데 존중해 그 appetite, yeah. 오늘와 네 텐션 나도 싫지 않아. Anytime no limit 주고 싶어 Something original. 날 선택하길 잠시 기다렸지, yeah. 특별한 내가 될게. So 네가 yeah. 내게 중독될 텐데 까다로운 너도 yeah. Girl I'm your candy. 기가 막힌 chemistry. 어른스러운 love 좋은 기념이 네가 원해. Gonna feel like pop rock strawberry bubble gum. 주머니 속 향기 넘치면 all I want is you, my love. Candy 넌 기분 좋아질 텐데 Tell me what you waiting for. Tell me what you're waiting for.
Just tell me what you're waiting for. 속아 약속해 자꾸 그렇게 쳐다보지 마 오늘은 애써 모른 척 못하겠어 이제 솔직히 말해줘 Just tell me what you waiting for Baby I've been waiting for You want this time I'm faded 날 봐 I'm drunk and wasted Tell me what you waiting for Baby you already know Just how I feel about ya And why you got me doubt ya Tell me who you waiting for 나 홀로 너만을 위한 춤을 추지만 Too far 끝을 모를 만큼 원해 How badly I need you Ring the alarm Oh my, I'm falling over you So tell me what you gonna do You know I'm all you got to lose Oh my, I'm falling over you So you do what you gotta do I know I'm all you got to lose
왜들 그리 다운돼 있어 뭐가 문제야 say something 분위기가 겁나 싸해 요새 이런 게 유행인가 왜들 그리 재미없어 아 그건 나도 마찬가지 Tell me what I got to do 급한 대로 블루투스 켜 아무 노래나 일단 틀어 아무거나 신나는 걸로 아무렇게나 춤춰 아무렇지 않아 보이게 아무 생각하기 싫어 아무개로 살래 잠시 I'm sick and tired of my everyday Keep it up 한 것도 no no na na. No 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 na na. Put 'em up in the air. No na na na. Like this, so na na na. No na no na. So na na. I want my girl.
Left it, right, left it, right, left it, right, rip it, rip it. Left it, right, left it, right, left it, right, rip it, rip it. I can do this all day. Back it up, yeah. 서둘러 hit the line. 시간 아까워. 필요 없어 너무 사랑해. 네가 어디에 있든 I can find you. It's gonna be alright. 손을 맞대, make a wish. You should make a wish. I'll take you anywhere. Make a wish. I can.
모든 걸 준비해놨어 위험 날 초대해봐 빛을 위해 파도 같아 춤춰같이 slow down You wanna say my name, yeah You wanna say my name, yeah You wanna say my name, yeah You know what to do 잠깐만 기다려 5, 4 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. 5, 4. Ay, 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 on a lean. Ay, 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 on a lean. 가득한 어디서 비밀처럼 떠오르는. Ay, 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 on a lean.
To the chorus. Come here, girl.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Come to the back.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
VIP.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Drinks on me.
Go ahead, be
Let me see
gone
what
with
you're
it.
twerking with.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Look at those hips.
Go ahead, be gone with
You
it.
make me smile.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Go ahead, child.
Go ahead, be.
To the chorus.
Kicking off the second half of the PL4Y showcase this year is a dance by one of the most popular girl groups in Korea now, La Vie en Rose by Aijwan, coordinated by Selena Zhang and Alice Na. Selena, Alice, good to have you here. So the first question I have for you two is 2020 is now over. Does life at all feel like a fiesta?
I think right now it's definitely getting there. The beginning is still a little, rough for a lot of reasons, but yeah, I'm excited for it to get even better and more like a fiesta.
Yeah, me too. It's really good to be done with 2020, but so far it's been pretty stressful with internships and everything.
Oh, well, I wish you luck in your internship application process. And my second question for you two is, I know that Aijwan has more members in their group than you do in your own dance group. So could you talk a little bit about how you adjusted their dance to make it work for a smaller group? And also talk a little bit about how you made the dance work in a virtual setting?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad since we kept the number of members even, and we just tried to have a really structured schedule and finish the choreography early so that we would have time to figure out more things in the end.
And since we did lose out on the formation aspect of a live performance, and we do have video this time, we tried to utilize that to our advantage by using the videography kind of things like lighting, screens and stuff. So keep an eye out for that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Awesome. So next up is La Vie en Rose by Ajwan, coordinated by Alice and Selena.
빨갛게 물들여 지금 이 시간 I'll make it red, make it red 어느새 내 맘에 빨간 장미처럼 우아하게 새롭게 이런 느낌은 루비보다 더 내가 느끼는 반짝임처럼 그녀는 끄려 나나나 나도 지금 나나나 I don't wanna make it blue 상상해봐 너의 love and rose 더 깊어진 눈빛 그 속에 불 거친 내 맘을 타오르게 해 나를 춤추게 해 잊지 마 여기 서 있는 rose 언제나 빛날 수 있게 La 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 love and rose This is my La 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 love and rose Always mine La 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 love and rose 이래도 좋아 왠지 완벽해진 이 느낌 가까이서 봐도 난 좋아 Red 반짝이는 눈빛 루비같이 모든 시선 eyes on me 내가 그 누구보다 더 빛나게 빨갛게 물들일게 이런 느낌은 사탕보다 더 내가 느끼는 달콤함처럼 그녀니 끌려 나나나 나도 지금 나나나 I don't wanna make it blue 만들어봐 너의 love and rose 더 깊어진 눈빛 그 속에 불 거친 내 맘을 타오르게 해 나를 춤추게 해 잊지 마 여기 서 있는 rose 언제나 빛날 수 있게 La 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 love and rose This is my La 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 love and rose Oh it's my La 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 love and rose 감았던 눈을 떠봐 달라진 모든 게 다 아무도 모르는 새로운 세상을 봐 Oh baby La 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 love and rose 전부 다 물들여 La 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 love and rose 꿈이라도 좋아 빨갛게 칠해봐 언제든 깨어날 수 있게 내가 불러줄게 잊지 마 여기 서 있는 rose 언제나 빛날 수 있게 La 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 love and rose This is my La 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 love and rose 장밋빛에 물들게 La 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 love and rose My rose 잊지 마 My rose La 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 love and rose 특별하게 We'll make it right It's my La 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 love and rose
Oh God, that last dance was so pretty. I think my cheeks are a little rosy after that. Anyway, PL4Y is a great place to show off experienced dancers, but the next spotlight is on a new face. The next dance up is To Be or Not to Be by One Us, coordinated by Lauren Kong. So Lauren, you said to me before that this is your first experience with PL4Y, so could you tell me something meaningful you got out of it?
So the most meaningful thing I got out of PL4Y this semester was definitely getting to know Anya and Angie better, just because, as a lot of people in the audience probably know, they're both such talented dancers and coordinators. And so I was honestly a little bit intimidated, like having them as my dancers, just because they're so experienced. But they were so like constantly supportive and encouraging of me, and I think I learned a ton about both like dancing and coordinating from them, and I gained a lot of confidence too. So I'm super grateful to have had them as my group.
Oh, that's really, really sweet. So my next question for you is, I will be honest in saying that I've never heard of One Us before the showcase song reveal, and I could probably speak for at least a few other people in the audience. So what inclined you to do a One Us dance over like a more famous group?
So I kind of stumbled upon this dance by accident, but I was like pretty like immediately hooked by how dramatic both the song and the choreography are. So dance-wise, there are a lot of like drops to the floor, level changes, things like that. And there's also kind of like a gracefulness to it that you sometimes don't see in boy group dances. So that drew me in. Plus the lyrics deal a lot with like life and death. And I kind of immediately like came up with this idea of like how to play with that in the dance. And I guess you'll see what I mean soon. So.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing your dance, and who knows, I might be standing in your group after this. So next up, To Be or Not to Be by One Us, coordinated by Lauren Kong.
밤이 지나면 아침이 오는 것처럼 당연했던 우리 사이 뻔한 이별의 결말 살아도 나는 사는 게 아니야 숨 쉴 수가 없어 그립고 참 괴롭다 너의 모든 말들이 자꾸 맴돌아 놀리는 난 숨이 가뻐 미친 듯이 더욱 사랑할걸 이별은 누구나 같잖아 벼락 끝에 네 손잡고 있지 난 왜 진실을 외면했었던 걸까 맨 처음 널 만나기 전으로 돌아가 차라리 날 모르는 사람이었으면 해 너는 내 인생에서 가장 후회되지만 가장 행복했던 순간 다 되돌아 너를 끊어버리겠어 마음속에 너를 죽여야만 다시 살아 To be or not to be 살거나 죽거나 그게 문제라면서 내 머리 위에 총구를 겨눠 짓밟고 떠나가니 뻔한 드라마의 사랑의 피해자는 결국 둘다 결국 끝엔 베놈을 흘리면 떼저 밑으로 가라앉아 식어버린 내 몸은 다시 꿈꾸지 못해 난다 그립고 참 괴롭다 너의 모든 말들이 자꾸 맴돌아 싫어했던 널 지우려니까 싫어하던 모습만 지워져가 좋은 것만 남아 왜 진실을 외면했었던 걸까 맨 처음 널 만나기 전으로 돌아가 차라리 날 모르는 사람이었으면 해 너는 내 인생에서 난 가장 후회되지만 가장 행복했던 순간 다 되돌아 내 맘속에 계속 살아가 더 깊게 새겨질 그리움에 난 죽어가 To be or not to be
Wow, that last dance was lit. So good. Shout out to Anya, Angie, and Lauren for being amazing as always. Like, honestly.
I know that dance was awesome. Angie the redhead was like especially cute. She's single, by the way, guys.
Oh, guys, you know what to do now. You know what to do. All right, speaking of amazing women, next up we have a song by one of the most powerful women in K-pop, Maria by Hwasa, coordinated by Christina Sassenheimer. Hi, Christina. Good to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
So my first question for you is, so this dance is very hip in the way that it uses a lot of hip movements. So could you talk a little bit how you got all of those specific movements coordinated nicely in a virtual setting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this semester we actually had, I think, a very convenient way of teaching the dances. Mm-hmm. So we would basically just make a little YouTube tutorial and then post it for our dancers to watch. So I definitely spent a lot of hours trying to find the perfect explanation for all of the moves. And I think it worked out well.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how it turned out. So yeah. And my second question for you is there any special memory that you and your dance group have made this semester, whether that be during or outside of the practices?
Mm-hmm. I think my favorite memory and experience from this whole coordinating experience was just, we would had a few bondings throughout the semester, and it was really nice being able to still connect with my dancers, even though none of us never met in person.
Right.
That was just like a really special moment, the fact that we could still connect through Zoom.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Connection's hard, but we make it work somehow. All right, and with that, I'm seriously hyped for your dance. So without further ado, Maria, coordinated by Christina Sassenheimer.
시계의 초침은 흐르고 나는 끊임없이 변해가 나만의 방식대로 걷는 길 내 맘은 공기만큼 자유로워 고마워 거기까지 과도한 네 관심 한 가지만 기억해 나는 나일 뿐이야 내 맘이 가는 대로 가 이건 오직 나의 길 똑같은 건 재미없어 내 느낌대로 할 거야 You better take a hike You better take a hike You better take a hike 내가 만든 지도 위로 가고 싶어 내 맘대로 내 하루를 살고 싶어 발길이 닿는 대로 가 이건 오직 나의 길 아무도 날 방해 못해 내 방식대로 할 거야 You better take a hike You better take a hike You better take a hike
역으로도 뭐가 챘어 I do 서러워도 어쩌겠어 I do 모두들 미워하느라 애써 날 무너뜨리면 밥이 되나 외로워서 어떻게 미움마저 삼켰어 화낼 힘도 없어 여유도 없고 뭐 그리 아니까 가까운 게 그냥 가 왜들 그래 서럽게 Maria, 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 Maria 빛나는 밤이야 날 괴롭히지 마 Oh Maria, Maria, Maria 뭐하러 아둥바둥해 이미 아름다운데 Hey, yeah, oh yeah, Maria, Maria, yeah, oh yeah, Maria. No frame, no fake 지끈지끈거려 하늘은 하늘색 사는 게 더 뻔해 내가 갈 길은 내가 바꾸지 뭐 길는 기회로 다 바꾸지 굳이 오는 거리 보고 싶다면 외로워서 어떻게 미움마저 삼켰어 화낼 힘도 없어 이유도 없고 맘을 더럽히지 마 들어가기엔 아직 일러 Maria 널 위한 Maria 빛나는 밤이야 널 괴롭히지 마 Oh Maria 널 위한 Maria 뭐하러 아둥바둥해 이미 여름도 돼 빛나는 밤이야 널 괴롭히지 마 Oh Maria 널 위한 Maria 뭐하러 아둥바둥해 이미 아름다운데 Oh 널 위한 Maria 널 위한 Maria 아름다워 Maria
Maria, 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 Maria. That last dance was mwah. Hwasa is amazing. Hwasa is the queen. Absolutely. Whew. Anyway, our final dance for the showcase is NCT 127's Kick It, coordinated by PL4Y Xiaochou himself, Nick Ho.
I could be a queen too, bro. Just
Hey,
saying. I don't want to be
hey.
excluded. But I'm just saying.
All right. You are a queen, my dude. Anyway, so my first question for you is, this semester's been rough for all of us, but having survived through it, do you feel at all like a superhuman?
A superhuman, I feel like Peter Parker at the end of Avengers. I don't feel so good. I feel like doing this whole quarantine experience was definitely a lot of work. I feel like taking a 20 credit class, it's more work than like my classes combined, but maybe that's because I'm a bum. I don't know. But yeah, it was definitely hard, but I would do it again. It was very fun.
Awesome. Looking forward to it next year already, dude.
You should.
Yeah. And my second question for you is, you know a little something about coordinating a Hwasa dance yourself because you did Twit last year. So Twit and Kick It, two very different artists, very different dance styles. Could you talk a little bit about something that you did differently this year that ended up working out really well?
Yeah, for sure. I think like the main difference I would say between this year, my coordinating experience, and like last year is that I had a co-coordinator last time, and that was kind of like my introduction to like the leading dance thing world. Where I had someone to help me out for a lot of things logistically. I coordinated with my friend Martha, but this year I didn't have anyone to help me, so it was just me doing everything with the teaching and like coordinating everybody and getting everyone to do things I needed them to do. And I thought that was like the hardest part. But as I said, it was fun. I would definitely do it again. And like all my dances right now, you better audition for my future dances, or else I'm gonna find you, and you're gonna regret it.
Dancers, you have been warned.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways, I'm super hyped about what you put up this year. And without further ado, videographers, kick it.
Yeah, let me introduce you to some new deals. New deals. New deals. Bass kick swinging like a Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. Hey yo, Bruce Lee. You want shimmy, 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 body pop nail. You know that pop nail. 이 무대 위로 top down. 날 앞으로 찔러줘, Bruce Lee. Hey yo, 날아다녀 하루 종일 Bruce Lee.
Coming up, 지금 여기로. Baby, 이 느낌은 네의 멋진 머리로.
Fighting for day. 아무 생각 말고 너의 이야기대로 걸어와.
어두운 어제가 오늘을 참
때마다 drip 흘러넘쳐 guts 잃어버린 것 어디서도 make it pop Keep on moving like a quan 내 앞을 막을 때에 Samuel Jackson there what's up Baby going on baby you just gotta watch
행동도 되고 다 영화같이 여름거리마저 마셔라 chip Looking at everybody looking at me Yeah I'm sick of moving 뚜루뚜루 하나씩 Blows away 자비는 없이 ruthless Drop it above my enemies And I'm gonna get you like Bruce Lee
수많은 날들의 같은 장면을 반복한 끝에 언제게 널 무너뜨리고 소리치면 돼 내게 no more drama
Baby we go out 127 squad
We are never gonna stop 끝이 안 보여도 가 날 앞으로 찔러줘 눈대 날 앞으로 찔러줘 Bruce Lee 날아다녀 하루 종일 Bruce Lee
My world 만들어가 yeah
상상조차 할 수 없었던 아주 극적인 장면 그 깊은 곳에
눈앞에 펼쳐질 새로운 세상들 손 안에 잡힐 듯 내 안으로 들어와
어둠 끝에 다시 난 새로 태어나
I never let you go 네가 아픔에도 내가 하는 말을 흘려들어도 You never never know 난 전부 다 알고 있어 내가 잠들었던 어젯밤 너의 외출 yeah. 난 자꾸 뻔뻔하게 오빠 행세해 정말로 향수로 감춰둔 술 냄새 But I don't care 우리 사이엔 믿음이 상해 더 쉽게 당황한 너의 미소에 난 더 안심하게 돼 Someday someday 너의 손을 잡고 걸을 때 Someday someday 시간이 멈췄으면 해 Someday someday 주말이 왔어도 너가 없어 뭐해
Yeah, look, I be like, oh yeah 연락 끊겨서 미안해 배터리가 다 됐어 I be like, oh yeah 충전하기도 전에 내가 먼저 잠들었어 Oh yeah 네가 빨리 보고 싶어서 baby 일찍 잠들었나 봐 Someday 내가 제일 기대하는 날 always 커플 신발 신고 와 someday 상상돼 결혼식장 oh wait 그건 아직 아닌가 It's D-Night 떨어져 있을 땐 FaceTime 왼종일 생각해 Day night Day night Day night Day night
Someday someday 너의 손을 잡고 걸을 때 Someday someday 시간이 멈췄으면 해 Someday someday 주말이 왔어도 너가 없어 뭐해
맛있는 음식이 앞에 있어도 너랑 못 먹는다면 소용없어 차라리 함께 백날 굶겠어 Together forever we weather the storm
어제 너무 늦게까지 일해서 피곤하지만 어차피 너로 충전되니까 너하고 있으면 그냥 세상 다 가진 기분이니 뭘 할지 고민하지 마 우리 올해 겨울엔 단둘이 멀리 여행 가자 손 꼭 잡고 내 Monday to Sunday 또 낮에도 밤에도 지금도 생각해 널 Sunday Sunday 너의 손을 잡고 걸을 때 Sunday Sunday 시간이 멈췄으면 해 Sunday Sunday 주말이 왔어도 너가 없어 뭐해 뭐해
Thank you guys so much for all your hard work this semester.
It's been such a pleasure working with y'all.
And we're really excited to have you as our presidents again this semester.
Hi, Allison Uma, or should I say, our presidents. But seriously, we're so grateful for you guys, and I can't believe you guys are doing another year, but if anyone can do it, you guys can. Just the dedication and love that you put into this club. I hope that when I come back as alumni, that PL4Y would have become even better than how it was when I entered.
Thank you guys so much for being presidents last year, and I'm really excited to have you guys again this year. I think you did a really good job adapting to an online format, and I really enjoyed our online bonding.
This is just a thank you for all that you've done for the past semester, and I thank you for taking the time to be presidents for another whole semester. We really can't do without you guys. I don't know, you guys are great. So thank you.
Thank you guys so much for all the hard work you've put in this year. I know it's been a struggle with everything going on, but you've really given it your all, and I'm so proud of what you guys have done this year. It's really been honestly incredible to watch you guys do everything. We love you so much.
Hi Alice and Uma, thank you both so much for all that you've done for PL4Y, and especially for taking on presidency for another year. I know it must be really hard sometimes, and especially you didn't expect to continue your presidency, but we all really appreciate your hard work, and thank you again.
Thank you so much for all the hard work you've put in this semester. Thank you, love you guys.
You guys have honestly been the best presidents ever this past year. Dealing with a pandemic and trying to keep this club alive is no easy feat, and you guys somehow managed to do it. And each and every one of us are so grateful to you. Yeah, honestly, this past year was really hard. It was really difficult to keep motivated, but I think you guys really embodied what the spirit of PL4Y is, that you kept the love of dance and Korean culture alive in this club. And honestly, I'm just really proud of both of you, and I'm really grateful to both of you that you guys kept going. So thank you so much.
First of all, congratulations on a successful presidency. I know that it was really rough and you guys had to deal with a literal pandemic, but you guys did an amazing job, and we literally wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for you guys. But yeah, as a former president, I know how really stressful it is to be in your position. So I just really wanted to say I'm really thankful for everything that you do and all the effort you've put into this. And good luck in the future, and let me know if I can help at all.
Thank you, Minas, for continuing to be our president, and I'm so sorry for thinking you both are the scariest people on the team.
Thank you guys so much for all of your hard work leading this club, especially through these really difficult pandemic times when everything's online. And thank you guys for taking on the responsibility for another semester. Really appreciate it, and you guys are doing such a great job. Love you.
Thank you, Alice and Emma. We love you guys.
Just wanted to say thank you for being such amazing co-presidents this year, especially with the transition into the virtual environment and everything, and thank you again for stepping up to take on another year of presidency. You guys are both such amazing people and definitely leaders and role models for us all. And yeah, just wanted to say thank you, and we love you.
Yeah.